the fucking 63%. If it would quit giving me bitch ass fucking jobs, then I would. And I'm still taking like the motherfuckers that are like $1 a mile and shit. Brought my computer in case some shit go down. You know, in case I have a couple of downtime minutes. I won't be doing ChatGPT, but I will be checking all my social media and shit. I don't carry that shit on my cell phone. I do my lives on my YouTubes somewhat on my phone, but like all this data and shit gets ran through the computer, obviously. So this is a mid-morning. I was about to stay home and chill because it was getting light out there, and I've discovered that that's a good little way to when you don't have your Top Dasher or Dash Now capabilities, you know, if you kind of feel it out, if you're in a couple hot spots or whatever, it may be more beneficial for you to just fucking go home or pause your dash or whatever. You know, I ended up grabbing a couple with some peak pay on there, which was cool. But Sunday's the last day of the pay period, so got to try to rack up some paper. And so, anyways, basically like I was saying, it started getting a little light. I was sitting like in hot spots, red all around me, and then wasn't getting shit. So I hit up Dasher support and was like, hey, I'm in a hotspot zone, which I know it doesn't do any fucking good, but for some reason I felt like maybe it would. And so, and they're like, no, your shit's working, blah, 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 blah. See the fucking help symbol. Like, I've already read that fucking thing like 80,000 times, so that didn't really help me. But all of a sudden, after talking to Dasher support, ba-ding, I get a shitty fucking, I think it was a double stacked order. Hell, I don't even remember now, but I can tell you, I should be up above 63% because I did however many fucking deliveries earlier. It's really fucking dings you on that acceptance rate, man. And I took one that was less than, I gotta slow down. I even took one that was like 50 cents a mile or something. It was pretty bad. I think it was even less than that, but you know, I ain't trying to do anything less than, I figured, fuck it, I'll just keep pounding and keep pounding, you know, and you may have to swap zones and shit. I'd like to be closer to, you know, a better zone, but I don't really want to live in that, like, densely populated bullshit. That's why I moved a little outside of town, kind of. One of the main reasons is because, well, that was where I was able to find a place that suited us. So I'm gonna be keeping an ear out for the, oh, that's what I need, is my earpiece on. People will be able to hear me a lot better, and I'll be able to hear the machine better. Hold on a second. Let me check this. I'm wondering, I got a house full of females, and wow, 11 and 12 and 3 and the older, and the mother of them all. She's the ringleader. I mean, she's a pretty tough noodle too. She's a sexy fucking little slut, I can tell you that. For me. But yeah, We be dashing. She knows I be dashing. I'm trying to out here dash. I'm the dash man. I can dash faster than you can. I'm still trying. See, I haven't been a real dick on delivery. It's like my whole thing is establishment says the fucking food's done. When I get the fucking dinger on my phone and I accept it right away and go right to the fucking restaurant, I'm only gonna wait for so long before I do start to lose my patience. So if they do get behind or something, I may. Uh, what do you call it? It's not really declining it, but you could cancel it, or I think they call it something else. But man, I was watching this video. Oh, Pedro, he's got some. I like watching his videos, and the other guy that he interviews a lot, which uh, they were talking about the Door Dasher that fucking, which I had seen this video of this Door Dasher that confronted this gal who the situation was she said she didn't get the food, and that's really why I don't like giving it to quote unquote the receptionist, because you know but at least shit, I mean shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm recording my shit because fuck that. And I haven't been perfect. Nobody's perfect. I get impatient, I get frustrated. There's always room for improvement, but you know one thing that my chick just said before I left, our daughter was not having a good morning. She kind of was, but kind of wasn't. She's kind of got some emotional problems, and that makes sense. Uh, but she said, because I'm like, oh, I gotta hurry. They just opened up this spot. It's like till 12:30. I can go fucking mob on this lunch rush for more than just 30 minutes to an hour. So my dash was originally scheduled for 11, but it was going light to where I was sitting for like 30 minutes to an hour. If I sit that long, I'm calling it. I'm going to either call in and ask them to do something. I'm going to look at some other zones. And if I still don't see anything popping, uh, I'm going to call it and then try to come back if there's another open slot. But I have been getting hip to putting my schedule in. That way, I'm guaranteed. And I've been working on those, taking some shitty jobs, figuring out a strategy where I can not take a pounding to my acceptance rate, but where I don't have to take a pounding to the billfold either. So I'm back up to like $400 for this week, but Sunday's the last day, so on the pay period. So I won't make that, but compared to the last few weeks, I mean, like, I made like $100, I made $20. Like, these were terrible fucking checks. And it was just because I wasn't able to dash when I came out. Like, people had the fucking block fucking schedule was booked. I couldn't even get on the schedule, couldn't dash now, and all this. So, I got so many irons out there in the fire. I put up a sign. I painted houses for 20 fucking years, for over 20 years. I really probably shouldn't cuss so much. But I got a drone business. I teach a Part 107 test prep course. I have my YouTube channel. Of course, I have a couple of different channels. When I started this podcast for the AI Q&A, artificial intelligence Q&A with the Chat GPT. And we're starting with some pretty simple stuff, like asking it some questions, and then, some controversial questions and scenarios of, coming up with a viable solution to real world humanitarian issues. And then, but it also has the capability to like write papers, design software. It's pretty incredible. So I'm not really sure what all this stuff will do, but I can tell you it was giving me some answers that I didn't like to some of the humanitarian issues that we have. But just some different, questions I had in general. But I do enjoy that, so check that out. I think it's called AIC What? Or AI Said What. That's more like it. So, yep. I'm thinking about ordering that catering bag. It's like $40. We'll check the map here real quick. It's on the road so you can see. This exit here was not a hot spot, so we're going to go on to the next exit. Well, at least that far. That's where the next. The one thing I noticed is before, I don't know what that is, but before, like right as I was getting to the exit, it would ba-ding, ba-ding, it would ba-ding me. And then I totally had to drive all the way down here to turn around and shit. Bogus. It is a bogus 420. So, it shit cost me a lot of money in gas. I was just telling my chick that a little bit ago. If it cost me fucking $30 a day, or even 15, fuck. No, I think it's about $30 a day. Times 5 days, what's that? $150. $150 a week. Yeah, it's $600 a month just in gas. So, like, that's money that you have to be able to make and pay for that. Now, granted, you do get paid every week. So, but, all those expenses really do factor in. This car is kind of running a little bit funny. It's been good to me. It's been good to us. But it has been making some funny noises and shit. So many bills. But that's the thing that my chick said, because I'm like, man, I gotta get back out here. There's a chance that a little window opened up, and we go try to make a little money, stack it. And I was like, otherwise, I said, because we're running out of money and all this. And she's like, well, we'll do it together. And it's like, man, that's the woman that I do want to marry. Yep. The one that's down for me the most. So, and she had our child, so that was kind of a foot in the door there, but that's all right. Hopefully everything happens for a reason, so. Where is all the DoorDash, folks? Sometimes it's nice to just enjoy the ride. Man, it's a nice day. It's a little on the cooler side, but 65-ish is pretty fucking nice in the sun. Oh, we got a DoorDash notification. What do we got? $8. Oh, fuck. Fuck myself. But I'm coming out here to get the money. Shit. Motherfuckers can't be too picky. So it is the start of a new dash. So, I think it's a good idea to just grab, as long as it's not fucking total bullshit, grab at least one job that that you wouldn't ordinarily accept. It's just kind of like good karma. And I believe in that shit. Let that shit run. Oh man, I got so much shit on my mind. And not enough time. And not enough money. Okay. Oh, we got a Grubhub offer. Mile. Let's just float on down the highway. See, that's what I was hoping was it would. This takes me out of my zone. This was not good money. I need to be making good money. That's why I'm trying to do other shit. I can make so much more money doing other shit. Fucking, this would be okay for a kid or something, man. If they want to get out and hustle. I mean, if you had cheap expenses, you know, and that's, even DoorDash will tell you that. If you, you know, want to build your wealth, DoorDash says get a career. Don't do DoorDash. I ought to tell you something. It's not designed to build wealth. Just having jobs, just having a job isn't designed to build wealth. So unless you're thinking outside of that box, get outside the box. And that's the crazy paradox. That's what it's called. My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I always feel like something's about to happen. Somebody's always creeping. Even though I like to think that we're all in a safe space, but the reality is that we live in a chaotic, dangerous world. But there's something beautiful about the chaos, isn't there? I agree. Let's see how far away we I don't know. I took the fucking job, but still. That's only because it wouldn't fucking give me a job where it was more convenient. It does hurt my brain. It's just a lot of extra gas. Still an opportunity, though, isn't it?